Hello everyone, welcome to the stream of Texans versus Titans. I know I'm a little bit late to this. It's okay. And okay. Texans defense putting in work right now. It's 13 nothing. Um, Alshire's back, which is great. Um, yeah, it's 13 nothing. I was at church, so I missed the whole first quarter, and I missed a lot of the second quarter. But I got about 6 minutes left in the second quarter. It is 2nd and 10 now for the Titans. Back to throw. He's going to try to find, he's going to throw a short pass. And it's going to be just short of the first down. Trying to get chat more so they can see it. Yes. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Alright. I don't know how many penalties there have been. I need to look at Grassy's stream real quick to update it. There's been at least two. I know there's been at least two. And the Titans will have a receiver in motion. They will have a run, which will be a first down. Is he not doing Strouds? Okay. I might not do penalties. Yeah, he is doing Packers and Bears. Of course he is. Okay, well, I'm not going to do penalties. Because there's been at least two, but I don't want to track them. So, alright, anyways. Here we go. Titans back. They're going to hand off to the right side, and they're going to be... How about an 8-yard gain there? Perfect. Oh, shoot. There's it. Gosh dang it, dude. There's an injured Texan. Crap.
Second down and 2. It's 13-0 Texans.
The Titans have in...
Well, the athletic training staff takes a look at him. We'll step aside.
See real quick. I can look at this. Oh, I need to turn this down. This game is very loud. That would get me copyrighted. Yeesh. Hold up. Let me see who the Texans or the Titans are running as their quarterback today, so I can keep y'all with the most accurate of that. The Texans are playing Davis Mills right now. They've been starting Davis Mills. Let's see. Titans roster 2024. Let's see real quick. Number 11 is their quarterback today. That is quarterback. They didn't play Will Levis today. They're playing Mason Rudolph. Okay. Alright, so Rudolph back to take the snap. He's back in shotgun. They had a receiver motioning to the near side. Rudolph is going to hand off. It's going to be a first down for the Titans and a little bit more. They get down to around the Texans' 40-yard line. That was Tony Pollard on the carry. Former Cowboy. Yeah. The only reason the Texans have 13, it was 7-0, and then freaking Damian Pierce had a 92-yard rushing touchdown, which is insane. Rudolph back in shotgun. He's gonna take the snap. He's looking to throw. He's gonna throw, and it's caught. There's a flag. It's caught by Kinsey. Yeah, there's a flag. Let's see what the flag is. They are gonna call. Hi. Nice.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
Are you calling? Sorry.
Yeah, no, you're good. They're gonna.
You can put that on your list.
Wait, they call offensive pass interference on that? That's weird. How do they call offensive pass interference on that? Dad, you missed it. Damian Pierce had a 92-yard rushing touchdown. It was crazy. Rudolph back. He's got a split back. He's got two receivers to the left. He's going to fake that throw. He's going to hand off, and is going to be stopped at the line of scrimmage by the Texans defense. Main players in there was Eric Murray, Henry To'oTo'o, who actually has a birthday today, and Tim Settle Jr. What's up, Mama? Oh, dang it, dude. Why is... Oh, not freaking Ridley, dude. Come on. I know, I'm coming to grab it. Alright. Let me see. Did they score? Nope, it's 2-minute warning. Okay. Alright. This is good. It's 2-minute warning. It is, let me see what down it is. It is 1st and 10 at the Houston 25-yard line. Dang, bro. Yeah, 1st and 10 on the Houston 25. 2-minute warning before halftime. I literally just joined this. Like, I know. I've been at church all morning. It's okay. It's okay. We're good. We're all set. Rudolph will hand off to Pollard, who's going to get up about the sideline. He had about an 8-yard run there and was tackled out of bounds. Let me see real quick. Nice. You can actually see me live right now.
Say goodbye to Slack.
Which is nice, dude. Pollard today has had 8 rushes for 24 yards. Rudolph is going to be under center, directly under center. He's going to have Ridley in motion. He's going to fake the handoff. He is going to try to throw, and he is going to underthrow it, so it is incomplete. It'll be 3rd and 3 now. Yeah, Rudolph had a short pass that was like really close there. It was just, it was close, but man, it just. All right, Rudolph is going to be back in shotgun now. He's going to take it. He's going to hand off to Pollard, who is going to get maybe 1 or 2 yards there. So it's going to be 4th and 2. And they are going to go for it. I'm trying to get into Grassi's freaking live chat, bro. I can't see it. It's being annoying. Whatever. Let's see. The Texans took a timeout. So, alright, that's fine. The Titans are going to try to kick a field goal here. So this is going to be a 35-yard attempt for the Titans. The kick is up, and it is good. So it'll be 13-3. All right, well. I mean, hey, so far so good for the Texans. Minute 41 left in the half. Perfect. All right. So Stonehouse will punt it away here. Back to receive will be number 2, Robert Woods. Actually, Wright is going to punt it off here. Yeah. It's Matthew Wright, the kicker. It's going to go into the end zone and bounce out. So it's going to be a touchback. Okay, I get back in time. They just called a pass interference on the Titans. It's gonna be a first down. Mechie in motion. Mills taking the snap back and shotgun. He's gonna throw. He's gonna find. He found Schultz. 1 yard short of the first down. So it'll be 2nd and 1. Gotta be 2nd and 1 here. Mills taking the snap. He's gonna throw, and he was looking for Johnson there. That was. He's looking for Deontay Johnson and missed him. Dang, bro. Forgot Deontay Johnson's 82. If Deontay Johnson gets a touchdown here, bro, that'll be the greatest pickup from the Ravens ever. Deontay Johnson in motion. Mills is going to hand off to Dare, who's not going to get anything. It's going to be 4th and 1 now. Dang, dude. Freaking sucks. Yeah. Yeah. Dare was running there and Landry just jumped all over him. Dang, dude. So, Fairbairn is going to be on the field. There's 3 seconds left in the first half. I joined this super freaking late. Let's see. Texans have a chance to go into this half 16-3. There's a 27-yard attempt here for Fairbairn. It's a short field goal. Hopefully he makes it. So he missed a 28-yard field goal earlier in the season. It would have been good if, Callahan called a timeout. So, Fairbairn, nailed it down the middle. It was crazy. So there's still 3 seconds left here in the first half. Let's see. So yeah, it's still a 27-yard attempt. Like I said, Fairbairn has missed a 28-yard field goal earlier this season. Let's see if he can make this one. Snap is good. Kick is up, and it is good down the middle. Texans will lead 16-3 going into the half. Perfect. So that'll be halftime here in Tennessee, which is perfect. I believe the Texans deferred. All right. Well, I will figure out. I will put the when the game gets back, I will put the football back where it needs to be. But it is now halftime. So, anyways, you can hear the disappointment of Cowboys fans out there. Bro, why can't I see the friggin' chat on Grossi's stream? What the heck, dude? on the bright side, the Bears are beating the Packers 14-13.
It's a big time, but they can pay for it next year. They're going to have a bunch of money. 62 mil. So,
Let's see real quick.
we will see. All right, so they're just showing some replays right now during this timeout. Right now, we got Houston winning 16-3 against their best friends, the Tennessee Titans. Carolina and Atlanta tied up at 17. New Orleans winning 16-6 against the Buccaneers. Buffalo losing 14-10 against the Patriots. Indianapolis 20-13.
Dude, why can't I see his freaking live chat, dude? Like, it's making me so mad. YouTube, work. For crying out loud, man. I'm just trying to talk and chat. Like, I'm at
Complete. Nothing there. Basically just went out of bounds. Go Pats. Fire Wildfire spent too much time at the Pink Pony Club and forgot he had a game. He was just too busy dancing. He was too busy dancing. Alan, I don't think they'll get 9. I mean, not our pass rush right now. The Packers need a pass rusher. They need another corner. And they probably need a wide receiver. Either it's going to be free agency or it's going to be a day 2 or day 3 pick.
16-3.
So
far
we
the
shall see.
Scoring
all right, so 37 seconds left. Packers have all 3 timeouts as well. So let's see how aggressive they want to be here. Let's go. Jugs is only a few grand. I'd probably do it. It's true.
Okay, anyways, we don't care about that game. What I care about is, let me look up Chargers score. The Chargers are playing today. Let me see real quick. The Chargers play. The Chargers play the Raiders today at 1:25. That game has just started. It is on CBS as well. If Los Angeles wins today, they will play us in the wild card round of the playoffs. So, Saints are up right now, 16-6 at the half over the Buccaneers. The Panthers and Falcons are tied right now, 17-7 with 30 seconds left in the second quarter. I don't know how it is this crazy right now. Oh my gosh, beautiful throw there by Bryce Young. Holy crap. Robinson had a rushing touchdown as well, which was the last score. Heading over to Philly. The Giants and Eagles are playing each other. It is 10-0 Eagles at the half. Last I saw that the Patriots are losing. Let's see real quick. The Patriots are beating the Bills 14-10. Indy is beating Jacksonville 20-6. Dallas is up against Washington 6-3. Green Bay is down 14-13 at the half over against Chicago. The Rams and the Seahawks are about to start, as well as Miami and New Jersey. Jordan Love took some damage to his hand. Hopefully he will be okay. About to start. So the games that are about to start are Seattle and the Rams, Miami and New Jersey, or New York Jets. I call them New Jersey because it's whatever. It's still NJ, like whatever, dude. And then Kansas City and Denver, and San Francisco and Arizona. As well as there's some dicey games tomorrow night, being Minnesota and Detroit starting at about 4:20. Let me see real quick. Hold up. Is that correct? Yeah, 5:20 p.m. Tomorrow. Tomorrow night. It is Minnesota and Detroit. Detroit has a 64% win rate matchup in that game, from what I'm seeing on ESPN right now. Other than that, some big plays for the Texans today. Right now, is that they're up 16-3 with a half. Earlier in the game, for the first scoring play of the touchdown, was a touchdown by Nico Collins. It was a receiving touchdown thrown by Stroud. And then after that, it was a 92-yard rushing touchdown by Damian Pierce, which set them up to be a 13. It set them up to be 13-0 after Fairbairn missed the extra point. Let me go back to our game real quick. I can look on ESPN at the moment. I'm looking. Give me a second. Here we go. Let's see. Give me 1 second. I'm looking at. Fairbairn is 1 for 1 on field goals, and he is 1 for 2 on extra points today. Yeah. So, anyways, today wise, the Texans missed the extra point. Fairbairn missed the extra point, making it 13-0, and then Fairbairn just kicked a 27-yard field goal, making it 16-3 at the half. As Matthew Wright kicked a field goal earlier before, making it 13-3, and then Houston drove down the field and kicked a field goal, making it 16-3, and that's where we currently stand at the half. So, I'm going to take a break while that is going on. As Grassi's doing his shenanigans.
Don't watch this app.
Yeah. Grassi's doing his shenanigans, his halftime rating. He's trying to find some...
Raid! Grassi raid. Hey, let's go. Go Pack, go, baby. Go Pack, go.
He's trying to find
On
some
the Switch,
Packers
favorite
and
Nintendo
Bears
console.
fans to raid, so that's
Probably
fine.
GameCube. I loved GameCube. I loved my N64, but GameCube was great.
Anyways,
Ox, what up, bang? Boop. Sorry, Tom, for being negative. Don't apologize for being negative. That's not where we have a disagreement, but it's okay. This is why we're having a dialogue. But we make the playoffs almost every year, but we never make the Super Bowl. We're always missing one or two things that make us fall short. Sometimes bad defense.
while this halftime is going on, I'm gonna do a reset, and we're gonna be good as there is a person visiting my house. So I'll be right back, right when the third quarter starts. Go Texans, baby! Always go Texans. Well. welcome back everyone to the third quarter. Let me fix the graphic. As the Texans will kick it off, Fairbairn is going to kick off on the ball. 3. That into the middle. And it's going to start with it being the Titans football. So, let me get that in here so that way it doesn't feel bad. And where's the dang football? There it is. It's like, I literally had it in here. Okay, so, yeah, the Titans will start with the football. It is going to be 1st and 10, as Mason Rudolph is going to be in the game still. He's going to hand off to, can't tell who that is, but he's going to be brought down by Eric Murray. So it's going to be 2nd down here. All right, here we go. 2nd and 3. Ridley's in motion. The Texans are going to shift over. Mason Rudolph's going to take the snap. He's going to hand off, and he's going to be stopped in the backfield for no gain. So it's going to be 3rd down. Atlanta is up 24-17 at the half. I guess they scored. So, anyways, for the legal purposes of this, I cannot directly live broadcast the NFL, but I will do a play-by-play. So Rudolph's going to take the snap. He's going to fire a quick pass out to number 81, who is going to be stopped by White. And they are going to say it's 4th down. They are going to say he was short. They are going to say it's 4th and 1 here. Let's see real quick. Hold up. They might. Oh, that looks like it was a 1st down. They are going to say it's 4th and 1. So, Titans are going to go for it. Texans defense is going to play in. Rudolph's going to be under center here. He's take the snap. Rudolph is going to roll out to his left. He's going to take it himself, and that's a 1st down for the Titans. Yeah, Rudolph took it himself. He didn't find a receiver open, so he just said, my ball, my turn. Just took it himself. So, it will be a 1st down for the Titans. They didn't get a whole lot there. They got about maybe like 6 or 7 yards. So, it wasn't too bad. So, it'll be 1st and 10 here. It's 12 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. 2 receivers in motion, number 81 and number 88. Rudolph will take the snap. He's going to hand off to Pollard, who's going to be tripped up at about the line of scrimmage, and he's going to have no gain. I'm going to take that back. He's going to have little to no gain. And it's going to be 2nd and 9. Pollard's had a little bit of a good game today. He's had 11 rushes for 29 yards. Rudolph is going to be in shotgun. He's going to have Pollard to his right. Rudolph will take the snap. He's got pressure coming. He's going to throw and find. He's going to find 81 again. So it'll be. He had a big gain there. So it'll be about. It will be 3rd and 4. The Houston Texans, by the way, us being the smart team that we are, We are resting our starters. So we're playing a little bit of mixed second string and first string. The Pro Bowlers are being rested as Mixon is not playing today, and neither Stroud. Rudolph will be empty. He's going to take the pass. He's going to throw and find number 81 again for a first down. And that was... Jeez, bro. The new roster numbers are freaking dumb, dude. Like, seriously. That was number 27 who made the stop for the Texans. I believe it was... I need to look. With this roster, though, it's not all the way updated. Gosh dang it, dude. I hate this. Alright. It'll be 1st and 10. Rudolph's going to take the snap and hand off to Pollard, who's going to go around the right. He's still on his feet, and it's going to be a first down for the Titans. Okay. Who's freaking number 27? That's what I was trying to figure out. To tell you who made that last stop. Doesn't say, dude. I have not watched the Texans long enough to... This is literally my first time of being a Texans fan. Anyways, the Rudolph's going to take the snap again. He's going to pitch it to Pollard. He's going to pitch it back to him. He's going to have a short pass to number 84. 84 is going to be on his feet still, breaking tackles, and is brought down by Kalen Bullock. And it's going to be another first down. The Titans tried to pull a kind of a flea flicker play there. It'll be 1st and 10 from the Texans' 20-yard line. Rudolph will take the snap. He's going to hand off to Pollard again. He's coming around the right, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds by number 43, Neville Hewitt, the linebacker from... The linebacker. It'll be 2nd and 6. Pollard had a 4-yard gain there. There's a little bit of a chill here in Tennessee. There's starting to have a little bit of rain downpour in Houston at the moment. So that's why they're not playing in Houston today. Tennessee is an outdoor stadium. Houston is a dome inside. I've been to it once, and I went to it on my birthday. It was pretty cool. Alright, Rudolph will be under center. He's going to have 2 running backs behind him. Rudolph will take the pass. He's going to hand off to, I believe that was Pollard with the carry. That was Pollard with the carry. He was going to be wrapped up by the Texans defensive lineman. So it'll be 3rd down now. Yeah, he had like no gain there. So it's fine. That's good. That's what we want. We want to stay up by 13. It's 3rd and 4 now. It's about roughly 7.5 minutes left to go in the 3rd quarter. 15 is going to be in motion. Rudolph is going to take the snap. He's going to try to throw quick. He's got pressure coming, and he will be sacked by Derek Barnett and Tim Settle Jr., both forcing the sack there. And it will be 4th down for the Titans. That was a beautiful play there. As you can see, Barnett just escaping pressure there. It was a beautiful sack. So it'll be 4th and 11 here. The field goal unit is on for the Titans. This will be a 38-yard attempt here. The snap is good. The kick is up, and it is good. All right, well, the Texans will stay up by 10. As there is about roughly 7 minutes left in this 3rd quarter. So, perfect. I'm going to make an announcement real quick. Saying, hey guys, I'm live on YouTube. Hey guys. I know it's kind of late in the game. I know it's like the third quarter. Texans are up 16-6. I am live on YouTube if you want to come watch. I got the lineups pulled up. I got the game pulled up on my laptop through CBS. But if you want to come listen to me broadcast the game, Texans are up right now, and yeah, it's pretty interesting. So, anyways, come say hi and come stop by and yeah, yada yada. Y'all know the rest. Anyways, Vikings and Lions tomorrow at 5 o'clock. So I'll see y'all then if y'all don't want to stop by the Texans stream as it is kind of late in the game. But yeah, anyways, come check me out. I'll be waiting for you guys. Anyways, peace. Perfect. All right. The post has been sent through the Instagram story. So hopefully there's some people come checking us out soon. All right. So here we go. Game is back now. Yeah. So 16-6. 6:47 left. All right, and Wright will kick it off. He will have an awkward step as he lands. Robert Woods will run it out of the field. Actually, hold up. Oh, that was Damian Pierce there, actually, with the kickoff return. He returned it to about the 25-yard line. That was a really good run there. Buffalo update. Buffalo just scored. Now it is 16-14. Buffalo's winning over New England. The New York Giants just kicked a field goal, and they made it. So it is now 10-3. Philly is still winning that game. Dallas has kicked another field goal, so now it is 9-3. Here we go. Mills will be under center. He's going to hand off to Pierce, who is going to get about maybe 3 or 4 yards on that. Let's see. Still 14-13 on the Chicago Green Bay game. It is 2nd and 7 for the Texans here. Mills will be back in shotgun. He's got Pierce lined up to his left. Schultz is going to be in motion. Mills will throw. He will. He had Xavier Hutchinson for a second, but then Hutchinson dropped the ball. Dang, dude. Indianapolis is up 20-13 against Jacksonville, and New Orleans is up 16-13 over Tampa at the moment. I like the line that the Texans have going today. Mills is gonna be back in shotgun. He's got Dare, who's gonna line up and throw. He's gonna throw and find Dare for a first down and a little bit more. Dare will be down at about midfield. So it'll be 1st and 10 now for the Texans. Let's go, dude. I like Agumbawale lining up as a receiver, man. Him and Mixon, like, having our running back core as a wide receiver, double as a wide receiver core is definitely helpful at the moment. Considering the fact that Tank Dell is out, Stephon Diggs is out, Mechie's had problems. He's fine. Mechie just came back from an injury. Like, you know, Mills will be under center this time. He's got Pierce in the backfield. Schultz will be in motion. He's going to fake the handoff to Pierce. He's going to throw downfield. And he is going to find John Mechie for the first down. at about the Titans' 30-yard line. That was a great route there by John Mechie, the third. Beautiful, beautiful route there. That was John Mechie for the first down. You already know. John Mechie's had 2 receptions for 24 yards today. You can see C.J. Stroud taking a little bit of a coat there on the sideline. Mills will be under center. He's got Pierce lined up straight directly behind him. Mills is going to take the ball. He's going to hand off to Pierce, who's going to have about a 3-yard gain there. So it'll be 2nd and 7. Disgrace of an offensive coordinator on the sideline, Bobby Slowick, who needs to be fired ASAP. As in A-S-A-N-P, all caps. Mills will be under center. He's got Pierce lined up directly behind him. Robert Woods will go into a little bit of a motion. They're going to hand off to Pierce again, who's going to have a big run, and he's going to have a first down. He is going to drop the football, but Pierce was able to recover it. Oh my gosh, dude, that was close. Jeez, dude. He dropped the, oh my gosh, he dropped the football and then he got back on it. Holy crap, that was close. Yikes, dude. It was stripped and then he dropped, like, he was able to get back on it. They're still going to call it a 1st and 10. Houston is in their red zone. Mills has Pierce lined up to his left. He's going to take the snap, fake the handoff to Pierce. He's going to throw and find Mechie over the middle. He's going to drop the football. They are going to rule it incomplete. Yeah, they are going to rule it incomplete. I don't know what they're going to rule it. They are going to... So it'll be okay. So they did rule it incomplete. So it'll be 2nd and 10. Mills again in shotgun. He's got Pierce lined up to his right this time. Mills taking the snap. He's going to throw. He was looking for Pierce, who is going to take a rough hit at the end of the play. No penalty drawn. I don't know what the heck Mills was trying to do there, but he was looking for Pierce. I think Pierce was trying to run like a mix-in route there, but just didn't get anything. So it'll be 3rd and 10 here. The Texans are in the red zone here. They could go for a run that would give them a first down. They've been 5 for 8 on 3rd down conversions today. Yeah. Mills is throwing.
So,
Dang.
we ordered these, and then we ordered
there
these
is a
bags
flag.
off of Amazon, and they just slide right in there.
Oh, that's perfect.
And so this
There's
is
a
where they
flag
sleep.
on
We
the
just pull the
plane.
blankets over it, and they're
Okay.
fine.
Okay.
Magnus, it's so funny. He'll come in here and just
Mechie
see
was
part. He's like, I'm done.
down.
That's so cute.
And when we leave, I'll say kennel, and he'll run in here, and he knows. She kind of fight a little bit, but all right, fine. But he knows it's time to go. He'll go in here and get himself
What are they gonna call here?
Or you just come get them when you're awake?
And sometimes they do. Sometimes she'll bark and when
There's
in the
a
morning if
necessary
we're not
roughness.
up. So
Yeah,
I get
right.
they get on a routine like with me. So I get up first one morning.
Yeah,
I can let them out immediately,
Yeah.
and then they're good to go.
And then they're good. Okay. Okay.
Yep.
Could you send? I mean, I'm sure I could
Yeah.
find it, but there's
Yeah,
so
I can send it.
many.
Yeah, I can
Is
send it.
that
off.
easy to
Yeah.
do?
Oh yeah,
Okay,
for sure.
okay.
Yeah, I'll go through my orders and find those because we love those. I've ordered when they were little. I think Macy chewed up one of those pads, and so.
Okay, so Mechie's gonna sit out of play. It looks like he had a weird. He landed weird on his. I don't know, man. It just looked weird. But they did call, based on the penalty, they did call it 1st and goal. So there was a late hit. The defender hit Mechie as soon as he dropped the ball. So it was towards his head. So they called it a penalty. They called it unnecessary roughness. It will be a 1st and goal here. Mills is going to be under center. Robert Woods is in motion. Pierce is directly behind Mills. Mills is going to hand off to Pierce, who is going to get stopped at the line of scrimmage. Fire Bobby Slowick. Gosh dang it, dude. Slowick, you can't be calling those freaking plays, bro. It doesn't give us freaking points at all, you idiot. Oh, yeah, there was a roughing to the head there. There was a late hit. The guy went to helmet clash against John Mechie, and that they call that unnecessary roughness. It'll be 2nd and goal now. There's 2.5 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. Mills lining up. Let's see where they have him. I believe. Okay, Mills is in shotgun. He's going to be empty. He's going to snap the ball. Mills snapped the ball. He's going to throw. He's going to run. He's going to run right up the middle. Are they going to call it a touchdown? Let's see. They're going to say he's down at the 1. They are going to say Davis Mills was down at the 1-yard line. Let's see. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's really bad, dude. Oh, that was bad. That was a really bad landing. Dude, like, face planted. CJ went, oh. They are going to say it's 3rd and goal. I think they placed it at they placed it at the 1-yard line. And I believe Houston's going to take a timeout. Yep, Houston is going to take a timeout. CJ's walking out with his coat. He's dapping up Davis Mills. Pat him on the butt a little bit. And he will walk back as he is in a coat that makes him look like he is wearing a Harry Potter robe. Bro actually looks like he's wearing a Harry Potter robe, not gonna lie. Mills is going to remain in the game. There's 1:25 left in the 3rd quarter right now. Texans are up by 10. It is 16-6. They have the football right now. It's 3rd and goal. 15 seconds left on the play clock. Need to draw play in quick, and they need to score. It's 3rd and goal from the 1-yard line. Mills back in shotgun. He's going to take it. He's going to throw and overthrow Robert Woods. So it's going to be 4th and goal. Gosh dang it, dude. Let's see what they plan to do here. I believe they are going to pull out the field goal unit, but I don't know for sure. Mills is staying on the field at the moment. They are going to go for it on 4th and goal. It is at the 1-yard line. I wouldn't be surprised if they went for it because, you know, it's at the 1-yard line. Duh. They got 1 yard to score. They are probably going to try for a tush push here. It looks like they are. Schultz is going to be in motion. He's going to line up shallow. He's got Pierce lined up behind him. Robert Woods is going into motion now. Mills is going to fake the handoff. He's going to throw, and he is going to, he's going to overthrow Xavier Hutchinson there. So it is no good. Dang, bro, they should have just kicked the freaking field goal. Bobby Slowick, what are you doing, bro? Fired. You should be fired, bro. Oh, he threw it too far forward of Hutchinson. Dang, dude. That's totally fine, though, because the Titans will now have the football at the 1-yard line. So the Texans could have a chance to have another safety. You know what happened after the last safety, though. If you were here on Christmas, you know what happened. Oh, the bad game. You can tell, I will say, you can tell that this team really stepped back and looked at what happened in the Ravens game. And they took a step back. They looked at that offense and they said, hey, we got some problems here. We lost by 28. We lost by 29 to the Ravens. Here's what we need to do differently. And you can see it shows. Like, you definitely can see that it shows. Because this team is up by 10 in the third quarter. Like, this team wants it today. And they need to. Because the last time we lost by freaking 5 after a dang safety plus a field goal. Like, unbelievable, man. That shouldn't have happened. 32-27 should not have happened in the last Titans matchup in whatever week that was. I don't even remember what week that was. I just remember the score. Running back Dameon Pierce's 92-yard touchdown run stands as the second longest run in franchise history and the longest run by any player in the NFL this season. Nice. So it'll be 1st and 10 from the 1 yard line. Houston looking to force a safety here. They're all going to play in. And the Titans will take the delay of game. Yep, the Titans will take the delay of game, which will back them up to the literal end zone. And wow, okay, Will Levis is in the game now. Wow, they took Mason Rudolph out of the game. Excuse me. So Levis is going to be in. They're all playing in very short, trying to get out of this. There is a dog pile on about the 1 yard line. Levis will come out of it. It'll be second down, but they are gonna see if maybe they were the person with the football was tackled in the end zone or not, and it looks like it'll be at the 1 yard line. Okay. D'Amico just looked at the camera like, seriously? What the, like, he was like, what the hell is going on here? At the 1 yard line, Levis under center. He will take the snap. He will hand off to Pollard, who's going to be tackled at the 1 yard line again. They are not moving. Literally not moving at all. It is third down. It's literally third down. Third down from the 1 yard line. The refs are in there. They are trying to get all their receivers in. All right. And it's going to be 3rd and 10. And that is the end of the third quarter. So, after 3, the Strouds, a.k.a. ya boys, the Houston Texans, 16. Tennessee Titans, 6. On to the fourth quarter. Hey, they wore the Oilers uniforms. Remember what happened? They're wearing the Oilers uniforms today. You remember the last time they wore the Oilers uniforms against us? I will say, J.J. Watt absolutely destroyed the crap out of the offense that game. Like, made them look bad. That is how bad it was. So the last time time that the Titans became the Oilers, right? They got destroyed, or they lost 19-16 after we beat them on a 54-yard field goal by Kaimi Fairbairn. Duh, bro's a freaking beast. And J.J. Watt absolutely destroyed that freaking offense. Like, dude had 5 sacks that game. Yeah, the last time that the Titans wore their Oilers uniforms, they lost 19-16 after a 54-yard field goal in overtime by Kaimi Fairbairn. The Titans are back. They're 3rd and 10 from their end zone. Will Levis is back in shotgun. He is going to take the snap. He is looking downfield. He's going to throw a deep pass and will find Calvin Ridley. Ridley with a catch. So it'll be a 1st and 10. That was a Hail Mary, dude. Dang. Holy crap, dude. Oh my gosh, that was... Dang, dude. Let's go, Falcons. Hey. I mean, hey, y'all are playing the Panthers, man. Panthers are a pretty good team. Actually, they're not. I mean, they would be a good team, but, like, honestly, dude, Bryce Young just had a rough season. And, like, Michael Penix has had a great start the last couple games. So, I'm glad y'all put in Penix for Kirk. I think Kirk's starting to get a little bit older. Not as much in his prime as he was originally. But I do like the way how Penix looks, I will say. I think Penix is going to be a great addition to that offense, getting them started. Yeah, that's my thoughts on the Falcons. So, anyways. But, again, like I said in that matchup, I think the Falcons are going to win. Y'all are at, what, 24-17? If I remember that correctly. I think it was like 24-17 last time I checked the score. Oh no, y'all are tied. Y'all are tied, but y'all have the football. Y'all should be fine. Yeah. Yeah, y'all should be fine. That game has been close. I will say the Falcons game has been close. 24-all, yeah, I'm looking at it now. That game has been close. That game has been very close, I will say. Penix has had, so far, from where I'm looking at his stats, he's 12 for 25 with 204 passing yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Bijan Robinson having himself a game right now, 17 carries for 98 yards and a touchdown. Pretty good for his stats, considering the season has been rocky for him. Yeah. Bryce Young's having a day, though, too. 14 for 19, 126 yards and 2 touchdowns. Pretty good for Bryce Young, anyways, considering the fact that his numbers haven't been all that great this season. They confirm. Okay, so coming back to the Texans game now, they confirmed that Ridley's catch was a catch. So it'll be 1st and 10. Levis back in shotgun. He's got Pollard to his left. Pollard is going to take the handoff, and he will be stopped with about a 2-yard gain there. Dude, that's an insane catch by Calvin Ridley. Holy crap. Penix had a short throw. Looking at the Falcons game, too. Bryce has played well. He has. I will say. He's like CJ. He's putting up numbers like CJ. CJ has good numbers, but his offensive line sucks. Bryce Young puts up good numbers, but his offensive line sucks. And so does his defense. Levis is going to be in motion. He's going to drop the football. And it's going to be recovered by the Texans defense by Derek Barnett, who is going to score. It's going to be a scoop and score for a touchdown. The Texans fumble recovery for a touchdown. Yes. Let's go, dude. Let's freaking go, dude. D'Amico even got in there. Oh my gosh, dude. What a play. Dude, oh my gosh, bro. Derek Barnett is a freaking beast, dude. Holy crap. Oh my gosh, dude. What a recovery by the Texans there. Derek Barnett, dude. Holy crap. That's insane. Mixon was like, hell yeah, let's go. They called it sportsmanlike on the Titans. Doesn't matter. It's still 22-6, bro. Pending the extra point now, actually. Let's go, dude. That was what they needed right there. They needed that. We needed that. All right, Fairbairn for the extra point. If it is good here, it'll be 23-6. Snap is good, the hold is good, and the extra point is good. It is 23-6. Now, Texans, after a fumble recovery, scoop and score. They were trying, so here's the play they were trying to do. They were trying to have a handoff to run to the right side. And number 80, their running back, just so happened to drop the football. And Derek Barnett jumped over it and was able to run it all the way back to the end zone for a touchdown. So, that was great there by the Texans. So, yeah, Derek Barnett, man, just absolutely insane. I think it's funny, too, that at the last second you just see D'Amico, like, jumps in there. You can see out of the corner, like, D'Amico just runs in there and just joins in with them. Ooh, baby, the sounds from the sideline this week is going to be good. They do like a sounds from the game, too, and I think it's funny. This is going to be good. Okay, here we go. Injury updates for the Texans. Number 8, wide receiver John Mechie III is being evaluated for a concussion and is questionable return. Number 35, linebacker Jake Hansen is questionable with an ankle injury. I think he's going to be out for the rest of the game. But at the start with, let's see, I can look at the, I can give you all the exact time left. With 13:50 left in the fourth quarter, it is 23-6 Texans on top. There's people with no shirts on at the game, and it is freezing in Tennessee right now. Like, specifically where they're... Yes, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Let's go Texans. So, Tennessee will have the ball now. Fairbairn is going to kick it off. It is going to be for a touchback. So, Texans already off to a great start this half. Like, seriously. After the scoop and score last play, that really helped them out there. In case you haven't heard, Will Levis, Mason Rudolph is now on the bench, and Will Levis, their starting quarterback, is now playing for them. Let's see, 15 or 12 is going to be in motion. I don't even know. Levis looking downfield. He's going to throw, and he's going to completely overthrow Ridley. I don't know how you can be hot, though, bro. It's like freezing in Tennessee right now. It's like, I'm pretty sure, like, from what I was seeing, like, it was freezing in Tennessee. I can look it up where they're playing. I don't know the exact, like, area, like, the exact city where they play. Levis again, he is going to hand off to Pollard, who's gaining some yards and to be pushed out of bounds with about an 8-yard run there. I can tell you right now there is snow right now in Indianapolis. It is 26 and it is snowing there. And in Chicago it is 24. I have family that lives in Chicago, that's why I know that. Let me look at Tennessee. Tennessee, it is 44 degrees. It feels like 36. Levis is going to be empty in shotgun. He is going to throw and find number 15, who's going to get the first down. So, yeah. It is 44, but wind chill is making it feel like it is 36. It is saying right now that the wind is making it... There's wind gusts up to 17 miles per hour in Tennessee right now. So, yeah. Saying right now, yeah. So it says it is, basically it is freezing in Tennessee right now. And there's people with no shirts on. Levis is going to hand off to Pollard, who's going to be brought down by Eric Murray that was Stewart Jr. in the backfield for a tackle for a loss there. That was really good. That's what that was. All right, here we go. Levis is going to be in shotgun. He's going to have Pollard to his right. He's throwing, and he will find 15. Who's going to be... They're going to say he was pushed out of bounds, so it won't count. It is incomplete. It'll be 3rd and 13. Another score update. It is now 19-13. New Orleans. They're showing it on the bottom of the screen. That's how I know the scores. So it'll be, yeah, it's 19-13. Start of the fourth quarter now for the Saints and Buccaneers. Levis back to throw. He's got plenty of time. He's going to run and escape the pocket. And he is going to be taken out about the 40-yard line by Neville Hewitt. Carolina and Atlanta are still tied, 24-all, with 3 minutes left in the third quarter. Update as well, Penix had a rushing touchdown. That made it 24-24, by the way. That was a long time ago. It is now 4th and 5. Levis is going to throw and it's going to be incomplete. So it will be Texans ball. Now, it is 23-6 with 11 minutes, roughly 11 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Which is perfect, dude. Because honestly, I was hoping that this game would be close. I figured after last time that they played each other, that the game was very close. The Texans lost by 5. I figured that the game was going to be very close again, but yeah. But honestly, right now, Texans offense just wanted it this week, man. Showing that they're showing. I mean, right now they're showing. Even with all the injuries, they can still be a playoff team. Like, this is crazy, you know. And with us resting our starters this week, it's a great idea that D'Amico Ryans had. You know, we have, I think it's like 5 or 6 of our starters are in the Pro Bowl. So the fact that we're resting them for the Pro Bowl, and then for the playoffs is even better. We have, as far as I'm concerned, I'm pretty sure. So the 4 Pro Bowlers that the Texans have are Derek Stingley Jr., Nico Collins, Joe Mixon, and Laramie Tunzel, as well as the alternates being Jimmy Ward, safety. He won't play because he is out with an ankle injury currently. Will Anderson Jr., C.J. Stroud, Daniel Hunter, Kenny Fairbairn, and Tommy Townsend. Those are the 10 that were announced for the Texans to the Pro Bowl. And like 100% of those are starters. So, all right, Mills, he will be under center. He's going to hand off to Pierce, who is going to gain about a yard there. So it'll be 2nd and 8, actually. It was a 2-yard gain there. Philly up 17-10 now, as Drew Lock and Malik Neighbors taking that offense down. I am trying as hard as possible to not look at my Twitter, because the team tweets it out before the thing even happens. Actually, hold up. Here we go. Mills under center again. He will hand off to Pierce, who will have about a 6-yard. No, yes. He's gonna have about a 7-yard run there. So it'll be 3rd and 3. Dameon Pierce has had a great game today. He had 11 rushes for 132 yards and a touchdown. A little bit of an injury update. Number 35 linebacker Jake Hansen has been downgraded to out with an ankle injury. I figured that would happen. All right, here we go. 3rd and 3. Mills will take it again. They're going to hand off again. We're getting nothing. Dude, come on, Slowick. Call a better play, bro. What are you doing? Like, come on, man. A little bit of an update of score as well. Chicago is now up 21-13 over Green Bay. Christian Watson is out for the game with a knee injury. So it'll be 4th and 3 now. The Texans are going to punt it off after a terrible play calling by Bobby Slowick, who should be 100% fired immediately as the offseason hits. So Tommy Townsend is going to punt this off. And it's going to roll to the back of the end zone for a touchback. So 9 minutes and 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Texans 23, Titans 6. And now we're on a bit of a commercial break. So, get some other stuff real quick. Oh, dude. Oh. Strad's reaction to Mills like face planting was really funny. He's like, "Oh," like, it was just funny. He's like, "Bro, you tough." Dude, Derek Barnett is a beast. I'm so glad he's back on the roster this week. That's insane, bro. I cannot believe big man with a scoop and score. That's 2 big man touchdowns this week, bro. Or that's 2 big men defensive plays this week. It was the Ravens last night. The Ravens D-end had an interception. And then now with the
yards, which will put another incentive in for him. Oliver fumbled the football. It's picked up by Barnett, who's having a day. He's rumbling inside the 10, pulling guys inside the 5, into the end zone. Touchdown, Texans.
That's insane, dude. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe that happened. Someone said Mills copter. Someone called Davis Mills face planting on his helmet. They called him Mills copter. There was offsetting penalties on the Texans and the Titans going into commercial break. So Will Levis, aka Mayo Man, and his offense are coming up. Coming up next is the Chiefs at Broncos and the Chargers at Raiders. Coming up soon on CBS. I will be watching the I will be watching the Chargers game. I think I'm going to stream the Chargers game. As I really hope that the Chargers win, so we play the Chargers instead of the Steelers. What now? Let's see real quick. Levis back in shotgun. He's going to hand off to Pollard, who's going to run around the right side and be stopped. Noise. Second down now for the Titans. Pollard will line up to Levis's right this time. Levis taking the throw. He's going to throw, and he will... It'll be incomplete. So it'll be 3rd and 6 now. Yeah, it'll be 3rd and 6 now for the Titans here. Titans have been 4 for 12 today on 3rd down conversions. Levis back in shotgun. Levis back to throw, and he is going to overthrow Stewart Jr. with great coverage there. It'll be 4th and 6 now. Bryce Young is going to find Daryl Moore for a touchdown. It is now 31-24 Panthers. All right. So the Titans are going to punt it off. That is Stonehouse to punt. Robert Woods is going to let it bounce, and he will actually stay poisoned. So bounce it around the 31-yard line. The Texans will get the ball back, and Davis Mills will continue to play. So yeah, we got home field advantage for next week, which is going to be absolutely amazing. Since we've lost 3 at home. Other than that, we've actually been pretty good at home. So, be great. Mills in shotgun. Pierce is going to switch sides. He was lined up on the left, and Pierce is going to have a run. He's going to have about a 5-yard run there. It's going to be 2nd and 5. All right, Mills will line up under center. He will hand off to Pierce again, who's going to have a first down, and he is going to get a lot more there. Down at the 47-yard line. So it's going to be a Houston first down, baby. Let's go. Mills under center. Robert Woods is going to go in motion. He's going to hand off to Pierce again, who's going to be stopped at the line of scrimmage. Gosh dang it, dude. Of course. Mills back. He's going to throw. He's looking for Mechie and just missed him. Mills back in shotgun. He's going to take the snap. He's going to get pressured. He's going to throw. He was trying for Dare, and he just underthrew him. So it's going to be 3rd and 9. Mills took a rough hit. Actually, it's going to be 4th and 9 now. Townsend's going to punt. Yep, Townsend's going to punt. And the Titans are going to let it go over their head. And the Texans are going to jump on it. So it'll be the Titans' ball with 5:41 left in the fourth quarter. So, I mean, this game's just pretty much over. Alright, Tennessee, it's going to be 1st and 10. Levis is going to take the snap. He's getting pressured. He's going to throw over the middle and find Oliver for a first down. It'll be 2nd and 7. Levis taking a snap. He's going to throw. Yeah, first down. It was for Westbrook there. It'll be 3rd and 1 actually. Here we go. And Levis is not going to get it. Levis tried to take the ball himself, but he did not get it. Yeah, Levis was not able to get the ball across, so it's going to be 4th and 1. Levis motioning under center. He is going to pitch it to Pollard, who's going to have a run for a first down and be pushed out of bounds. So it's going to be 1st and 10. That was a great pickup there from Dallas for Tennessee, as Tony Pollard is now doing damage in Tennessee. Damage that he was being held back from by being a backup and a switch for Ezekiel Elliott in Dallas. It's going to be 1st and 10. Levis is going to take the throw. He's going to throw it to Oliver's again. He's going to get, or Westbrook again. He's going to have the first down and a little bit more. He's about 5 yards. Got about a 15-yard play. The Titans are going to play a hurry-up ball here. Again, it really doesn't matter. You're down 17. Levis taking a snap. He's going to fake the handoff, or he's going to fake the throw, and they are going to be, and him and Hewitt and Bird are going to stop Pollard with the run up the middle. It's going to be 2nd and 10 here. There's 3 minutes to go in the fourth. Down 17. Tennessee needs to make some moves here. And Levis has time to throw. He is going to be hit. Bird was coming in there. He was blowing through there like a full-on locomotive there. He hit Levis's right arm. It looked like his arm was going forward, so if that ball didn't go out of bounds, it would have been an incomplete pass. So it's going to be 3rd and 10. New England up 20-16 over Buffalo now. Levis empty. being pressured. He's going to throw downfield, and it is caught by Tay Martin. I believe that was, yeah, that was 37 who got his butt beat there. Jeez, dude. So it is 23-13 pending the extra point. Dang, bro. Oh, the corner got his butt beat. Gosh dang it. Bruh, come on, dude. Oh, wait, hold up. They're going to go for 2 here. It is 23-12 at the moment, pending the 2-point attempt. Let's see. Yeah. Hey, peeps. Oh, hi, Macy. Alright, 2-point attempt here for the Titans. They're going to run it out like it's an actual play. Levis is going to look, he's throwing, and he will find Wiley. So it's going to be 23-14. After the 2-point attempt is good. Doesn't matter as they are currently down by 9 points. Yeah. So that's okay. That's okay. We're up by 9. We're chilling. It's 2 minutes. There's 2 minutes and 41 seconds left in the game. So 2024 onside kick criteria. The onside kick must be declared. The kicking team must be trailing, and it can only occur in the 4th quarter. That is the new NFL rules for the 2024-2025 season. So they are going to onside kick to hopefully get the ball back here. Woods, Hewitt, and Stover are playing shallow. And they are going to onside kick, and Robert Woods is going to recover it. So the Texans will have the football. They will be up by 9 with 2 minutes and 40 seconds left in this football game. New England is winning 20-16 over Buffalo right now. Tennessee would clinch the #1 pick if they lose versus us, which is currently going to happen. And if New England wins versus Buffalo, which is also currently going to happen. It'll be 1st and 10. Mills is going to be under center. Pierce is in the backfield by himself. Robert Woods went into motion. Pierce is going to run. He's going to have about a 6-yard gain there. It's going to be 2nd and 4 from about the 41-yard line. Actually, it's going to be 2nd and 5. That's a 5-yard run. I thought it looks like for a second there, he had about he had about a 6-yard gain there, but he only got 5. A little bit of a score update. It is now 19-16 in Washington. It is now 21-19 in Chicago. With 2 minutes left roughly on the clock, Chicago has the ball. DeAndre Swift has had 18 rushes for 54 yards and a touchdown. Darrell Mooney has had 7 receptions for 69 yards and a touchdown. Jay Blackwell has had a 94-yard punt return touchdown. And the Packers have clinched their playoff berth already, so it doesn't really matter. They've clinched also the number 6 seed with the Washington. They would clinch the number 6 seed with a Washington loss, but that's not going to happen because Washington's kind of winning. Mills is going to hand off to Pierce again, who's going to have a first down a little bit more, still on his feet. He is pushed down to about the 26-yard line for a Texans first down. And Tennessee will take their second timeout here. If that is the second timeout they have taken in the past 10 or like roughly 15-20 seconds of this football game of the fourth quarter. There's 2 minutes and 25 seconds left in this fourth quarter. Mixon's not even in a coat. Mixon took the coat off. He's like, I'm ready. I'm fired up. Let's go. Mills will be under center. Robert Woods in motion. He's going to hand off to Pierce, who is going to get 1 yard. It's not working, man. It's not working. Slow it. And Tennessee will take the last time out. Dallas is winning 19-16 over Washington right now. With 2.5 minutes left. Mills will take the snap. He's going to hand off to Pierce, who's going to have a big run there. He had a 6-yard gain. And there's now at the 2-minute warning. Whew. Yeah, it's kind of dumb that the Titans are like, oh, we're the Oilers. Yeah, we used to be the Oilers. Spoiler alert, you're not the Oilers. You know why? Because we were the freaking Oilers before we changed to the Houston Texans. And then the Oilers went to Tennessee and became the Titans. And they are, as far as I'm concerned, they are 0-2 with wearing these jerseys. So, and they're about to be 0-3 while wearing these jerseys. They need to not play us in these jerseys anymore. Period. Like, quit wearing the Oilers jerseys when playing Houston. It's dumb. Y'all lose every time you wear the freaking jerseys while playing us. Just stop wearing them while you play us, bro. Like, it doesn't need to happen. They don't need to wear them. Because as far as I'm concerned, The last time they played us, they lost 19-16 because Kaimi Fairbairn came out and clutched it so bad for the boys that he had a freaking 54-yard field goal that he just drained. Like, seriously, bro. And, like, Houston's made a big deal about it. Like, not just the fan base, but the team has made a big deal about it. Nick Caserio has made a big deal about it, and so has D'Amico Ryans. So, as far as I'm concerned, they need to stop wearing those jerseys, bro. They look like fools, they play like fools, and they lose like fools. It does not help them. They need to stop wearing those freaking jerseys, bro. Actually makes me mad. It just doesn't work. They need to stop doing that, man. If it is broke, fix it. Fix it as in never wear the jerseys again. It is now 3rd and 3 after that tangent. Anyways, it is now 3rd and 3 for the Texans. 2-minute warnings. Mills under center. He's going to hand off to Pierce, who is going to run over the right side and is going to be short of the first down. He got about a 2-yard run there. Carolina, by the way, going to Carolina and Atlanta. It is now 38-31 Carolina with 4 minutes left in the fourth quarter there. With a minute left in the fourth quarter, it is Green Bay still trailing by 2. Indianapolis is up by 3 wow. Indianapolis and Jacksonville are tied now with 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Baker Mayfield is baking cookies right now for the scriptwriter as they are up by 1 with 5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. And the Texans will call a timeout here. And both teams now currently have no timeouts. It is 4th and 1 for the Texans. They have a camera on CJ right now, and they're just messing around on the sidelines. It's kind of funny. You already know. For the H, baby. For the H. 4th and 1, Mills under center. Robert Woods went into motion, and Davis Mills kept it himself and will get over the first down line as first down Texans. There is a minute left in the game. D'Amico Ryans is looking very nicely bundled up right now. And I believe the Texans are going to go into victory formation as they will win this game. There's 42 seconds left. And let's see real quick. Yep, they're going into victory formation, boys. Yes! Victory formation. And the Texans will win this ball game by 9, 23-14. Man, all right. We finished 10-7. I didn't want to finish 10-7, but we finished 10-7. I will take that. A win is a win. I will take a win. So now, what we need to do is we need to watch for the Chargers game, which I'm about to make a graphic for so I can watch said game. So the Texans will win the game 23-14, which means we got a victory week ahead of us. Yes, sir. Give me a second. It is 38-31 Carolina. They're on that game. See if I can look at. Let me see real quick. See what else is going on right now. Look up. See what other games are on right now. Let me look real quick. Hold up. Yes, sir. We won that game. Hey. That's perfect. All right. So, let me look real quick. No, we want Chargers. Look at let me see real quick. Okay, so next up is the so trying to find hold up. Trying to find out where I can broadcast the Chargers and Raiders. If I can watch it. That's what I need. It is at 3:25 on CBS. Let me go back to CBS. Yeah, the really only thing we care about is, you know what I'm going to do? Because I feel like it, and because I want to see the Broncos lose, we're going to stream, I'm going to stream the Chiefs and Broncos. Team, roster, perfect. So, yeah. I'm gonna transition over in a second. Actually, no, I'm gonna end the stream. Thank you guys so much for watching the Texans and the Titans. Texans coming out with a big dub today. In a minute, I'm going to try to figure out if I want to do Chiefs and Broncos or if I want to do Chargers Raiders. I don't know. Anyways, I'll see you guys later. Peace. Boink.